asleep.
And okay. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. What we're going to do now that we actually have the little quirks worked out on the streaming side, we're just basically going to go through and do a live episode of the Social Nerdcast. It's a podcast where we talk about basically anything tech, whether it be new gadgets, movies we've seen lately,
Poopy caca.
fucking me screwing Andy's mom. He is my stepson.
Can you hear me now? Please clarify this, otherwise I'm gonna fucking...
No, Andy. We can hear you, but that's a very unfortunate event.
Like I said, though, we talk about techgery. That ain't even fucking work. We talk about tech gadgets, movies, and obviously primarily video games because we're all a bunch of nerds and we love video games.
Wait, start already?
So what? No, we didn't fucking start.
Oh no, so I had to go for like...
Good, because if we started, we've totally botched that.
Like halfway
I'm like, what's going on here?
So yeah, we're basically, with this episode being live, we're going to talk about some of the things that we picked up or we got around the holiday seasons. Maybe even some of our, you guys want to talk about like our favorite games of 2012?
Sure.
Yeah, okay, I can try that.
Alrighty.
And then we'll just go ahead and go right into maybe like a live Q&A if Twitch TV decides to work properly with the actual chat, because right now it's showing we have 7 viewers in here. Yet on the viewers list, it's not showing near that many. So chat away, people.
Could it be the fact that they're not signed up? Maybe they should sign up.
A Q&A because all the 7 people that are watching care.
I don't know what's up with that. We've had issues like earlier today when I was streaming. Joe was in the stream itself, but it never showed him there unless he had actually typed something.
Fair enough.
I typed, yeah, and I ended up having to, for the few minutes, Skype chat him entirely.
Yeah, so Twitch has been having some issues here lately.
Twitch is a bitch.
Twitch is kind of a bitch.
And not the nice kind that make you sandwiches either.
But yes, guys, I'm sure you've already been able to tell from our quick little chat here. This is not a PG-rated show by any means.
I wouldn't be here if it was.
So if that's something that offends you guys, you might look elsewhere. That's up to you.
In other words, if it offends you, GTFO.
Just putting a fair warning up there.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Please ask your mothers before you watch if you are under insert age here.
18.
21, actually, I'd say, just in case.
Even I'm under 21.
Blake, did you put together a list of questions from your video that you put out?
Yeah, I got them all.
Okay, good.
There's not too many, and they're mostly video games, so.
That works, man. We did have some other fucking questions earlier. I just don't know where the hell we had them at.
There's one on Twitter, and I know the guy asked if you think the PS Vita is actually going to make it. And
right.
Yeah. And then the stream earlier, they asked what you expect from the next gen consoles.
Yes, that was a good question. I think we all have something to say about that. Okay. You guys ready to get this shit started?
Yeah, let's go.
Whenever you are.
So true, Yahtzee, so true.
Okay, if somebody's actually, my Skype chat is not updated whatsoever.
You mean your Twitch?
Yeah, sorry, Twitch.
I was going to say, Skype should be fine.
Skype is just fine, shut up.
Thanks for joining us.
Skype didn't update, be like, duh.
Oh shit, don't turn on the Super Nintendo.
Not my Super Nintendo.
Okay, Andy, since this is your first episode with us, you too, Kilma. I'm just going to do a quick introduction. It'll probably take me about 10 times because I fuck up a lot.
Actually, hold on a bit.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I'm quitting this bullshit right now. I'm done.
Yeah,
no.
Fuck. I'm
No,
done.
okay, never mind.
Okay.
Fuck you, Trevor.
You act like I'm a young man. Shit.
No, that's what Blake said, not me.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh.
But we're good now.
Well, fuck Blake. Shit. You act like I'm a young man.
You are.
Oh,
I love you!
No, I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done.
No, you're not. This is bullshit. I'm gonna...
This is fucking bullshit.
Well played. Well played. Damn.
That was good.
Well worth it. Oh, Trev.
Fuck you all. I hate you guys.
I love you too.
you
Oh,
guys and
You don't know. I managed
Put
to
a
pick up
heart right here.
managed to pick up a copy of Colosseum. Not Colosseum, fucking wrong one. I'm just playing that XD.
Gale of Darkness.
Okay, let's go, guys.
I'm not ready.
15 minutes.
Let's roll.
You're not ready?
Let's do this shit.
Doesn't
I'm
matter
ready.
if you're ready or not, bitch. I'm recording.
I'd rather not do this shit.
I'm recording.
I got my Pringles. Let's roll.
All right.
Pringles is all that's required. Here randomly. That's because I did.
You, Trevor.
Huh?
Fuck you, Trevor.
Oh, no thanks. That's gross.
I just said enough from his dad. Gosh.
No, I don't think so. I'm just gonna walk out of the room now.
I'm gonna go over here and throw up something completely unrelated. Okay, we really should actually get this started.
We're 13 minutes late. What is this?
You are driving me fucking batshit crazy right now.
Hey,
All y'all.
All your fault.
Okay,
Sorry.
Okay, let's roll.
I'm ready to roll whenever you are.
All right. Trevor, you're gonna fuck me up. I know you are. I know you are.
well,
Why is everything in this game one fucking color?
Welcome to the Social Nerdcast, episode 3. I'm Cody. I'm joined with Blake tonight. How's it going, Blake?
pretty good.
We got Trevor with us. What's going on, man?
Hi.
Oh, that was fucking shit. And we got a couple of new guys with us tonight. We've got Joe, a.k.a. Comatose, on Twitter and YouTube. So what's going on, brother?
Not much. Thank you for having me on and popping my podcast cherry, so to speak.
Oh, shit. Are we really popping your cherry?
Yeah.
Wouldn't be the first one.
Insert sexual joke here.
And that sexy, sexy British voice is the one and only Mr. Plim. How's it going, Andy?
Good fucking morning to you all.
It's not.
Yeah, not too bad. Well, it is here, so
What time is it over there? Like 4 a.m.?
no, 4:15. And we were supposed to start at 3:30. Let's get this shit rolling.
So for all you guys, we're actually doing this live right now. We're streaming live on twitch.tv. I'm not sure if we're going to do this every time. If it turns out to be cool and people like it, we'll do it. But yeah, this is going to have a little interaction to it. But basically, if you guys are new to Social Nerdcast, as I previously mentioned to you guys in the chat, we talk about games, movies, tech, anything cool like that. With this being the first episode of 2013 of the new year, we're basically just going to hop in, talk about some of the stuff we picked up over the holiday season, and talk about our favorite games of 2012. Now, I did pick a lot of stuff up. I mean, I did pick some things up here and there. I'm going to go ahead and let Blake take this part over because I know that motherfucker picked up probably like more than any of us combined. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and hop into the stuff, games, gadgets, what have you, that we picked up during the holiday season. Blake, you're more than welcome to take it off, bud.
All right, bro. Well, the main thing I really got, besides some collector's editions and whatnot, were definitely the Vita. I did get the Assassin's Creed Liberation bundle. Very nice handheld, in my opinion. I really wasn't going to get one until they came out with the Assassin's Creed game and a couple others. And I actually went to Target and Best Buy and was trying them out and said, wow, this is actually a really nice, well-built console. And so I definitely picked that up. They had an awesome sale from Amazon.
You got
Loving
that.
it.
You got that on the Black Friday sale, right?
Yes, I got it for only like 170 with 2 games and 3 months of plus.
Yeah, bro.
So
That's a legit deal right there.
yeah, so good. Picked up Persona 4, the gold edition. Very, very expensive game to find right now. Definitely a $150 plus game. If you get the collectors, pick that up. I'm loving it. I didn't play much of Persona 4 on the PS2, but this one definitely I noticed some more upbeat graphics color wise and some better tuned music. But besides that, I just got some really cool collector's editions. Got some cool plushes. Got all sorts of stuff, dude. I mean, games out the yin yang. Picked up some old classic Super Nintendos. Got Super Castlevania 4. I bought the Winter Edition 360 for my parents' living room so I can play.
Well, fuck,
Halo.
bro. Let's slow down a little bit. What all did you get with the? You picked up more than just the 2 games for the Vita, though, didn't you?
Oh wait, for the Vita?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, we got definitely got that PlayStation All Stars.
Atta boy, how you liking that so far?
It's pretty good. I've pretty much beat it through and through.
You're doing a lot better than me. About the only time I've actually played the game is with you or Waka.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a good game. I like it a lot better than Brawl and Super Smash Brothers. I'm probably gonna catch some hate for
better
that.
not be better than Melee.
No, I mean, what's the reason behind that? I'm really a noob to this genre of fighting games. I didn't play a lot of any of the Smash Brothers games. I played a little bit of Melee in college.
Yeah, the reason I like it better is there's not as many cheap deaths, I guess you could say, because you can't fall off the stage in this game. You can't just spam somebody into the corner and they can't get out of it. It's definitely a lot more polished than the other games right off the bat. And there's not as many OP characters in this game as there are in the Nintendo games.
Holy shit, there's more in the Smash Brothers games? Because I know Mr. Britorius in the chat there, me and him were talking, there's definitely some OP as fuck characters in this game.
Oh, there is. But there's definitely, in my opinion, more in the Nintendo franchise.
Really? It's interesting.
Landmaster.
But,
I only played Melee, so...
well, that's Super Smash Brothers in general, dude.
Yeah, not really. I played Brawl like once for like 5 minutes at my
Brawl,
cousin's house.
Melee, and the original one, they're all Super Smash Brothers.
I gotta say, so far, I'm digging it. Now you...
There goes my flipping phone.
Merry Christmas, everybody!
No, that's the Hobbit theme song in 8-bit.
Although that's pretty cool.
It sounded pretty
On
fun.
the first day of
I
Christmas.
have, the only thing I have an 8-bit like that. I have the Universal theme from the Scott Pilgrim movie as one of my ringtones.
Oh, that's legit.
I can't remember, Blake. Did you get that free with your bundle purchase?
Yes, mine's actually a digital download.
Gotcha.
I never got the actual physical copy. I also picked up the baseball game, and I think that game's utter crap
Oh, MLB The Show?
on the Vita. Yeah, I can't control that damn game worth of crap, dude.
Oh, that sucks because I bought it to play with you.
I don't know. I think I just gotta play it one night when it's not 12 o'clock.
Oh, true.
I'm not half tired.
Well, to go back to All-Stars real quick before we get off that, for anybody out there that's actually interested in that game, they don't know it, that's actually a cross-buy game. So if you pick up the PS3 copy, obviously if you have a PS3 and a Vita, pick the PS3 copy up because you get a free digital version of the Vita game. So definitely do that prior. Instead of spending $40 just on the Vita version, go ahead and pick up the PS3 copy, and you get both games with it.
That's
You
pretty
can
sweet.
always sell your PS3 copy and keep your Vita down the road.
True. Yeah, that's very true. I was going to say, well, if you're going to fucking do that, just buy the Vita version. Save $20. But I saw what you was talking about. I got you.
Some people like the trades-ins. I don't know why, but they do.
Oh, I do that shit all the time. Anyhow, MLB The
You
Show.
do it because you get rid of systems left and right.
Yeah. I go through that shit like none other. But, oh, fuck, dude. Seriously,
You're
though.
doing pretty bad on that one.
I know. But as far as MLB The Show goes, I think, yeah, you should probably try it some other time besides midnight because that's more of a sim game. It's not really all that arcadey.
And that's what kind of let me down. I still have not to this day played a baseball game as good as King Griffey Jr. 98. The 64.
True.
I'm sorry. But that was the best baseball game I ever played. Still haven't played a better one.
What else you get, man?
Let's see. I'm trying to think. I got the Hot Shots Golf, but I haven't played that yet.
Oh, dude, that game's legit as a motherfucker.
I hate golf games, but I like Hot Shots.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm not big into golf games either, but this one's actually fun because it's straight up arcade, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
Like, there's not really
anime goodness.
Now, have you taken that online yet?
What?
Have you played the Hot Shots online?
No, I haven't played the Vita version at all.
Well, if I would pay attention, I would probably have caught that. So,
Yeah, maybe.
Yes, Brittany Hot Shots is great. Been playing it on the PSP for the longest time.
this is my first Hot Shots game I ever played.
Yeah, it's definitely one of, I don't know what's up with Sony now besides, but it's definitely one of their mainstays in all of their platforms. Except for the PS3. I can't remember if they put one out for the PS3.
Yeah, they did.
They did?
Yeah.
So I was going to say, usually at most launch titles, they always throw in a Hot Shots here or there.
I want to say they actually had a couple of PS3 versions.
I know they had a crap ton of PS2 versions.
Yeah, they did.
PSP ones too.
Yeah.
All right, bud. What else?
Then we got Gravity Rush, another great game.
Awesome. I want to play that one so bad.
God, that is so good.
I started it, man. I got maybe like 30 minutes into it, then I just never continued.
Yeah,
I
that's about where I'm at. But I just haven't plugged my Vita in to play it.
I don't know, dude. I kind of thought the controls were a little wonky on it.
I didn't think that. I thought they were pretty smooth, personally.
Maybe it's just because I'm not used to a game like that. But
yeah, it's because you're more used to playing, Uncharted type arcade, not arcade, but action adventure games like that.
yeah.
So this one's kind of, I'm more used to playing more anime style games like that, where the controls are a little wonkier. So, I mean, it just takes some time getting used to.
Yeah, I think it's the whole deal. I mean, the actual controls itself throughout the game were fine. It's just when I was getting into the gravity parts, I was just like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, it threw me off at first, too.
I thought that was going to be the game that forces me to buy the Vita, but look at me right now without a Vita.
Well, the good thing is if you get your if you do get a Vita and you get a 8 gig memory card or something, you get your instant game collections and get it for free.
Oh, it's your PlayStation Plus?
Yeah, that's what I got it on. However, since I do have a small memory card right now, my local pawn shop actually had a couple Vita games, buy one, get one free.
Oh, nice.
So I got them for $10 a piece. That's what it came out to. And haven't popped them in yet, but I can't wait to play them because I got the Luminous game on the Vita.
Oh, you haven't played that yet?
I haven't popped them in yet. I just picked them up yesterday, and I got Uncharted for $10, which I thought was a pretty sweet deal.
How does Uncharted play on the Vita?
From what I've played it like a demo at a store, and I liked it. I mean, I'm not the biggest Uncharted fan. I haven't even played 2 and 3 yet. I'm almost beat 1, and I mean, I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it felt kind of slow, like kind of
it's definitely not
slow.
Definitely not as fast paced as the console versions. But,
Well, and from what I've played too, it's one of those deals. You had a different company come in and make it, and being a launch title, they tried to implement a lot of actual touch controls in it. So I think if they make a sequel down the line, it'll probably.
For me, it's like what they did with God of War on the PSP. My opinion. because they did the same thing with that. They gave it to a different studio. They gave it to Ready at Dawn, and to me, they just don't feel the same as a PS2 version. But that's me. But
Yeah,
as
I
far
think
as,
it's the portable games trying to load up to console titles sort of thing.
yeah, I mean, if they made a Vita game that was just Uncharted, with the same world, the same
Developers
aspects,
and
but
everything.
yeah, but put it in, a handheld format, it'd be great. I mean,
I'm just glad that they put it on the instant game collection, so I didn't really have to pay for it.
yes. I mean, the only reason I got it because I wanted Luminous, and I know the game still sells new for like $34.99 to $39.99, and I thought $10 used was a pretty good deal. But
No, that is definitely a good deal because honestly, you could probably resell it and make more.
yeah, definitely. However, mine came with a bunch of AR cards in it. I don't know. I don't know if it's the same AR cards that came with my Vita, or if Uncharted came with AR cards.
Yeah, that's interesting. I honestly, I don't think I ever even
'Cause
opened a package of AR cards.
I didn't open mine up, but I opened the case up for Uncharted, and there's all these AR cards in there.
I have no interest in AR stuff, really.
I don't either. Like the
I tried it
3DS and
I tried it once on my 3DS.
That was a waste.
I tried it once on my 3DS, and I was like, the fuck is this? I went and played Kid Icarus, and I was like, fuck that.
Yeah.
I messed with them once, and I had never cared since.
Some people got into those. I don't understand how.
Especially the Kid Icarus ones, man. People were like going hardcore
yeah.
collecting those.
Well, they never released the Kid Icarus ones in the States. That's
they just like, well, I know, were they in Canada?
Yeah, they're in Canada.
Oh, because I was like,
And the UK.
I thought someone was in, oh no, it's not United States. They didn't live in the United
I mean, they had like actual booster packs and everything, right?
Yeah.
Like they basically turned into a collectible. I mean, it was the Skylanders of the Kid Icarus card series, the AR cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Pokemon.
Oh, I picked that up, by the way, too.
You picked
Yeah.
up Skylanders?
Haven't played it yet, though. It's still in the box.
Which one did you get?
It came with the original.
Okay. Gotcha.
Picked up a couple packs of Peoples because Amazon had them cheap. Picked up some little guy that's like supposed to be a rare gold edition gunslinger or something is his name. I forget.
No, I'm a complete noob to the Skylanders series.
I don't know.
It's something that I've been wanting to get into, but like so you have basically the first game.
I have the first game, the 3 characters that come with the first game.
So you got the starter pack.
Yeah, and I bought an extra character, but then I bought this Empire of Ice pack, which apparently comes with another character, comes with some kind of extra level, and then like 2 power-ups.
Oh, right on.
But
your portal and stuff will work with like Skylander Giants, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like everything's fully interchangeable as far as that goes. Now
the figures, they make some figures that aren't backwards compatible.
Really?
If you go to look at the figures on the box on the bottom right, it'll say if it's Skylander.
The first one.
Yeah, it'll say if it's.
Yeah, you can't really put new characters into an old game on a 3DS unless you're wanting to patch the crap out of it, but that'd be a pain in the butt, and no one would want to do that.
Now, is Giants the first actual sequel to that game, or did they come without? I mean, there was nothing in between those 2 games.
No.
Okay.
It goes Spyro's Adventure, and then Giants.
Right on. Now, can you buy Giants like the actual just the game disc separately?
$13 a piece.
No. I mean the actual game disc itself.
Yes, it's like $39.
Right on.
It's like $40 instead of paying $70 for another set.
Gotcha. Well, I've seen they had like
the characters and stuff because I think they're different characters that come with Giants. You might as well just buy the starter set.
That stuff is expensive to me.
Have a backup portal.
Oh, dude, it's really expensive. I mean, shit, those Giants are like $15 a pop.
I know. Well, but like that Empire of Ice thing, I got it on sale for $9.99. Like the regular list price on it's $30.
Oh shit.
I guess the main reason I didn't want to get any of them.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's the one thing that's holding me back too.
They're having a lot of sales on them.
Yeah,
You can definitely go out and find them, buy one get one, or buy one get one half off, or 40% off this one. So
Yeah, but dude, people are going ape shit crazy over those collecting them and stuff. Like, you hop on YouTube, dude, everybody's going Skylander hunting. They can't find shit because people are picking them up, reselling that shit on eBay and Craigslist and stuff.
I know, dude. Toys R Us used to have people waiting outside their trucks when they
Good
get a
grief.
shipment in, and they'd have like literally limit one per person, and then if they caught you back in line, you'd be escorted out of the store.
It's like a freaking.
Yeah,
There's
they're
like no
going on
explanation of the
Craigslist,
stupidity of
your
this.
character you pay $10 for. On Craigslist, they're going for like $200 and something a piece.
That's ridiculous.
That is, I mean, the people who actually pay that are just stupid. That's people. All those people are what's wrong with our society today.
I do not understand
Damn
at
it,
all.
I'm what's wrong with society today.
Well, you'd go out and buy a $200 figure that you could actually get for like $10.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Fuck
But,
me,
like-
get sarcasm. Jesus Christ.
Dude,
We're,
I
we're
think
American.
Not that
We don't
stupid.
have drunk humor.
You know,
I th-
I was being sarcastic as well, but I guess that doesn't mean a damn thing.
sarcasm on top of sarcasm.
Hashtag America.
Fuck
America.
no.
So
Run away.
what else did you pick up over the holidays, Blake?
I'm
I know you got more, man.
trying to think what else. I got Forza, of course.
Forza Horizon.
It's
It's like my numero uno go-to game at the moment.
I know, I'm playing it right now as well. Personally. Let's see, what else did I pick up? God,
You've probably got like literally a small cave full of shit that you picked up.
yeah, I know. It's all surrounding me right now because to the video.
It's the new man cave.
I got me a Kirby plush.
Oh shit!
I'm so excited. It's the 20th anniversary edition.
Did you get that off
Is
like
it plushie?
Club Nintendo or something like that?
Amazon actually had them.
All right. On.
So I picked that up.
Did you
Yeah.
did you pick up that anniversary edition of the game for the Wii?
Yes, and I loves it.
You love
It's all Kirby-tastics.
Kirby-tastic.
Kirby's only the best Nintendo character of all time.
He is pretty legit. He is pretty
Kirby's
legit.
legit, dude. He's also my favorite Brawl character besides Samus.
I mean, the motherfucker could swallow things.
Brawl. You.
Any prostitute can do that.
You know what's funny to do in like Smash
Not
Bros?
as well as Kirby.
I don't know. I heard from you that my mother did it pretty well.
She did do it pretty well. However, Kirby can like take a squat shit on that shit and get that power.
Okay, fair enough.
His whole body is his like mouth.
No, that's
I
pretty.
know who
Yeah,
Kirby is. I'm not stupid.
Hey, Andy, just to put it in perspective, he's like your Jigglypuff.
I know who Kirby is. I'm not fucking stupid.
All right, I just got to make sure every once in a while.
He's blue, right? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
He can be. He was in the Amazing Mirror.
I was talking shit, but all right, fair enough.
So you can be right and talk shit at the same time.
Sarcasm.
That sounds like a typical British person. Let's be honest.
Sarcasm. What is this you speak of?
And what does it taste like?
Shit.
I wouldn't want to taste it, thanks.
Apparently, it tastes like shit. But hey.
All right, what else you got for us, Blake?
Assassin's Creed 3 collectors.
Nice.
Did you actually play through that game?
I haven't played it yet. I didn't unbox it.
Oh.
You went on a big Assassin's Creed kick there for a bit, didn't you?
Yeah, as soon as I get on Forza, I'm in a challenge contest. I got to go and beat Silent Hill HD Collection, which that's going to be a nightmare because I heard it sucks.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. So then, after I get done with that, I'm going back to my backlog of backlogs and picking up Assassin's Creed 2 again, playing through that. Then I want to start, because I don't have Brotherhood, I might just go ahead and jump to 3, but I'm not sure.
Well, what about Revelations, dude?
I got Revelations, but I don't want to play Revelations without playing Brotherhood.
Nah, Revelations is balls.
Well,
I've heard
you're gonna
mixed
miss. You're
things
gonna miss
about
a part of the story, honestly, if you jump straight to 3.
I know that, but
I've heard some pretty mixed things
That's what
about
I'm
it.
I've already played 3 Liberations, and it has something to do with 3. So
Somewhat, but
Oh, that's right. You got that with your bundle too. How was that?
that game's pretty legit. It's my favorite game on the Vita.
I've heard some mixed reviews about it, but
I mean, it can be laggy at times. There's definitely some frame rate issues at some spots.
how long of a game is it?
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Probably get 15 hours in it, 12, 15.
Have you already beat it?
Near the end.
Near the end of it.
Yeah.
I think 12, 15 hours is kind of a sweet spot for a handheld RPG, action RPG.
I mean, it's fun. I've taken my time with it. I've gone around, explored, and killed people I'm not supposed to. And
Hell, that's half the fun right there.
the only thing is, I just don't. I didn't really like the background setting that you're playing as like a. You're playing as like a, not a slave, but you're a half slave, but you're like a rich person, and you got to go into the bayous and help. I don't understand it all.
you have a bunch of different personas, and you
Yeah,
got the assassin, the slave, and the duchess or whatever the
yeah, the
heck.
rich lady. Like you play as the same girl, but in 3 different ways. And it's all
Depending on
just
yeah.
I think that's good though. I mean, is that not like what a real assassin would do? Like go all out and like have different personas and shit, unlike the other ones where you're just one dude just chilling out, fucking relaxing, all cool, shooting some people outside of school, going around killing some people. You know what I mean?
All the guys were up to no good.
I mean, the dudes
Start
are
making trouble in
literally,
that neighborhood.
they're always in the same get up. I mean, shit, if they had a mug shot, they'd get caught like that.
yeah.
But
So, I mean, personally, I like playing the assassin persona because the other personas don't allow you to do things that the assassin can do. Like the assassin persona can pretty much do everything. With like the lady, like if you're in the Duchess persona, you can't climb walls. You can't really run.
Oh,
It's
no
a bunch
shit.
of bull crap. It's like if you mess up, you're done with her pretty much.
That does kind of suck.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that adds.
But,
I think it adds
the
another element of
graphics look
gameplay
good.
to it, though.
Yeah, it does. It certainly, it's a different Assassin's game. It's actually one I think they made more minded for a portable console
Right.
than, trying to make a direct port from, console to handheld. But, I mean, the graphics are superb. All the voice acting is done very good. I mean, the Louisiana accents they put in there, with all the Cajun stuff and, all of the different, I don't know, textures, I guess, from the swamps to the cities to the actual ports and all that. They're definitely very, very good. It wasn't a rushed game at all. And I definitely see why it got its own bundle because it's just that good of a game. And as far as I'd play it right now, I'd give it an 8.25 out of 10.
From the numbers.
I mean, I haven't played any of the. I think it has multiplayer, but I don't think I've played any of it yet.
Now I have to ask, where in the hell did you pull out the 0.25 out of your ass?
Because I don't think it deserves an 8.5, but it's better than an 8.
I gave a game like a 8.333333333333 continuing once.
Recurring.
Oh god dang, dude! Places give games 8.75s out of 10.
Not really anymore.
Oh, I didn't say it was a bad thing. I was just wondering where you personally pulled that out of your ass.
That's where I pulled it out of.
Exactly.
I don't think it's an 8.5, but I think it's better than an 8.
Gotcha. Now, Joe, you've played through Assassin's Creed 3, right?
Yes, and in fact, I actually got the GameStop limited edition and did an unboxing of that.
That's right. However, doesn't it take like a solid 5 hours before you actually get to play as the main protagonist, Connor?
Something like that, yes, and more if you want to do a bunch of side stuff. You actually play as Connor's father, Hathan, first.
Okay.
And you find out a couple plot twists that I'm not going to spoil for anybody, but...
That's not as bad as I thought, though. From reading the initial reviews, they kept talking about you just play as this random dude. Like, they never explained it as him being his father.
You start out as Hathan in London and in a theater, and you have to assassinate a guy, and you go across London to the Americas because the guy you killed has a key to some precursor artifact.
Right on.
And then you play through trying to find that. You meet the woman who becomes Connor's mother, and then you start playing as Connor. Though you do actually have to play tag or hide and seek as Connor as a child, which is really weird. But it shows off the new capabilities of the Eagle Vision.
Caw.
Yeah.
So what did you get anything else, Blake? Was that pretty much it?
That's about all the good stuff I got. I mean, a lot of other stuff is just filler.
It's already been like 30 minutes. Good grief.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all the good stuff I got.
Well, right on. Well, since we already started talking to Joe, did you pick up anything cool over the holidays, man?
Over the holidays, a little bit of stuff. I got a good amount of stuff. For the holidays, I ended up getting Doom 3 BFG Edition, and I'm playing that off and on. It also comes with Doom Ultimate and the Doom 2 Xbox Live Arcade versions on the disc, which is pretty neat.
That's awesome.
I picked up Retro City Rampage yesterday on Xbox Live. Loving the hell out of that. I've been playing it. And I got Paper Mario Sticker Star. I have yet to play.
I've heard good things, though.
I've heard a lot of good things about it. And I got the Halo Forward on the Dawn, which is a web series, but they released it on DVD, so I got that. That's what I got during the holiday season. If you want me to go into more detail what I got over the year, I can do that.
Yeah, I don't know if we have that much time. Shit.
Yeah, you don't want to ask me that question.
No shit.
Well, that's basically what I got over the holiday season. That's pretty much it.
I personally picked up Doom 3 as well the other day, and I'm pretty pumped for that.
Yeah, I saw that. Unfortunately, it doesn't have online co-op.
You know what, though? I don't understand. On the back of it, though, it says it does have co-op 2 to 4 player. Is that
Doom 1?
Is that just straight up local?
No, it's Doom 1.
It's on Doom 1? Really?
Yeah, you can play Doom 1 online.
Well, yeah, you play multiplayer. I know that. I know they added a multi to it.
Yeah, we're referring to co-op, though.
Oh, for Doom, which one? 3?
Doom 3 BFG, yeah. They apparently based this one for the updated graphics off the PC version that did not support online co-op for the story.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, so they just basically used that version for the updated graphics.
Oh,
Gotcha. Well, I mean, I guess that kind of... I mean, it's got online multiplayer 2 to 4. I was just kind of hoping it had online. But, I mean, if there's local co-op, I'll just have to get a couple buddies over.
Hey, sometime I'll come down there and play it with you.
Hell yeah, dude. We'll hit it up. Oh, you son of a biatch.
yeah, I'm thinking the same thing.
Someone win your race?
No. I didn't win my race. Yeah, I'll go ahead and we'll talk about what I got, because I didn't pick a whole lot up either. Just enough to be satisfied.
I want to talk about what your dog ate this year.
Oh, fuck my dog. That little bastard has torn up more shit than he is worth.
Oh, I did get that snowball microphone, by the way.
Oh, yeah, you did get a snowball microphone. How's that working out for podcasting?
I don't know. How's it sound?
Sounds pretty damn good.
Damn right.
That's right. Who got you that?
Some bearded guy. Do you all know? Like, he sent me this picture with it, and it's just like bearded Santa Claus looking dude.
Happy fucking Christmas, dude.
Was a picture in nude.
What'd you get me for Christmas? Oh yeah, you got me headsets.
I got your headsets. I got
about
stuff I still haven't sent out to you.
I did pick up a decent set of games. If you guys can see here on the stream, this may not seem like a lot to you guys, but this is actually quite a bit from what I tend to pick up, especially for newer games. But as most of you do know, I did pick up a Wii U. Pretty happy with that. And my other dog is going ape shit crazy back here. What's up? Chill out. You'll be all right. But yeah, I did get the Wii U. Some people gave me some hell for it, but I don't give a shit. The system is awesome. I know Mr. Britorius picked it up. I know Trevor and Waka was giving the Wii U some shit when we initially talked about it. I'm not going to go into a whole lot because I'm pretty sure the first 2 episodes of the podcast, the Wii U is all I talked about. So I'm not going to really talk about it a whole lot. But as far as Christmas, I did pick up Black Ops 2 for it, which was like actually a little bit before Christmas, but whatever. I got new Super Mario Brothers U, and obviously it came with Nintendo Land, and that was basically my main Christmas present to myself. And then I went out and I bought some other games. I've got Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing Transformed, which I think I talked about a little bit on the last podcast. That game's honestly kind of shit. Have any of you guys played it yet?
Which one?
No, but I've heard some of the controls are kind of wonky for the handling and whatnot.
They really are. I'm talking about Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing Transformed. I was huge. Well, I am a huge fan of the first game. It's just a great kart racer. However, they took the Diddy Kong approach to this one. If you guys remember Diddy Kong Racing, they added water and air to it. But what happens is you don't get to choose which one you want during the race. You transition into different aspects of the level, and it transforms your craft for you. So you'll start off as a car.
So it does Mario Kart 7 to it.
I guess. I don't know. I've never played Mario Kart 7.
Mario Kart 7's awesome.
But
Mario Kart 7 is awesome.
But basically this, you'll start off on land, then you'll hit water, and you'll automatically transform into like a hovercraft. Same thing if you go into the area, you automatically transform into a plane, which the controls for the plane is just absolute shite. I mean, they're not there. I don't know what the hell Sumo Digital was thinking when they came up with this.
You have to go straight.
Great thought, but the actual implementation of the controls sucked pretty hard. So that's unfortunate because I was really anticipating that game. Actually, I think I mentioned that in the first podcast that was probably one of my most anticipated games of 2012, which ended up being a complete fail in my book. I wouldn't say don't pick it up, but I'd probably wait till you can get it for less than $20. It's only $40. It's kind of a budget title, but definitely wait till you can get it for cheaper. Then here recently, I picked up some other games. Obviously, Forza Horizon. If you guys follow me on Twitter, Facebook, or anything like that, you know I've been playing the shit out of this. I've been streaming it. I haven't played a Forza game since Forza 2, and I love it. It's absolutely fantastic. I know Blake's been playing a lot of it with me too. However, the online is still pretty glitchy.
Sucks.
Like I'm actually enjoying it though. I don't think it sucks.
The free roam's good. The racing sucks.
Well, it's just because you suck at it.
No. I'm sorry.
Spot hurt detected.
We've all saw. We've seen it. The Bugattis, they suck. But yeah, the online. And I knew this going into it. Steph to Def did a review on it, and she said that the online was really, really glitchy. So she barely played any of it, and we witnessed that firsthand. I mean, the other cars are just jumping across the screen, cutting in and out. It's just really jacked up. But it does play with the Kinect, which I've not tried. I doubt I ever will try. But yeah, if you guys are into racing games or anything like that at all, pick this up. It's definitely worth a buy. And it's been on sale quite a bit here lately.
Yeah, I got $15 on Black Friday.
Fantastic deal for that, dude. Which I paid $60 for it the week before.
Ooh.
What about the Mini Coopers?
Fuck the Mini Coopers.
Are great. I just won the Mini Cooper race.
Fuck the Mini Coopers. I did too. That race took me like 3 tries.
It's 4 for me.
Next up, I picked up Blades of Time. I don't know a whole lot about this game. I know it's the spiritual successor to X-Blades. It was cheap. Brand new. It was like $12 on Amazon. I figured something to put in there to stream.
Oh, dude, I need to pick that up.
Then I picked up Azura's Wrath. Again, I've yet to play this. Heard nothing but great things about it. So I'm actually pretty excited. It's a Capcom game. Graphics look great. I hear the gameplay is real good. So another game to
Is that the game that they didn't put the ending on? You have to buy the DLC.
I have no idea if that's the case. Fuck.
Wasn't that Final Fantasy 10 2? Not 10 2. Fuck me, 13.
13 to
13
whatever.
2, yeah. Which
You got wrong both times.
On the back of the case, it does say game content download. I don't know what the fuck that means.
All games that have DLC say that, don't they?
I don't know.
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And
Like even like PSN game, like PS3 games, that say on the back is like, oh, they've got DLC on it. No.
then I
Hey.
picked up Black Ops 2 for Xbox 360. This is my third copy of the game. I don't know why the fuck I did that.
Woo.
Black Ops 2 for 360. Then I picked up Dirt Showdown. I was expecting a lot more from it. After playing Forza, I kind of got the bug. And this is a game that I've wanted for quite a while. But I was waiting for that sweet spot on the price, and I finally picked it up for like $16 off GameFly. I was like, shit, you know, I haven't really seen it. Actually, no, I take that back. GameFly had it on sale for $17 used copy, and I hopped on Amazon, and they had a new copy for $16, so that's where I picked it up at. But this game is weird. It's not your typical racing game, and I streamed some of it the other day too, and then some of you guys were watching. But it's definitely not Dirt. I don't really know how to explain it. It's like Carmageddon, or it's like, it reminds me a lot of, without the guns and stuff, of Twisted Metal, the original Twisted Metal games. Because basically you're there to fuck shit up. And, I mean, I guess it's in a good way, but it's not what I expected.
Carmageddon.
And then last but not least, Doom 3 BFG Edition. I'm not going to go into this because it's still wrapped. Joe already said enough about it. I'm looking forward to playing that online, get some multiplayer going on. But basically, most of the games that I picked up were, especially on the Xbox, were under $20, brand new off Amazon. I know Amazon's having a lot of clearance deals right now. So if you guys are interested in some cheap 360 games, hop on there, man. Get some stuff.
Have to get the 360 first.
There we go.
Ooh, man, I don't think I actually picked up any Vita games over the holidays. I did not. That's basically everything I picked up.
It's because the Vita has nothing.
And
Vita has some good things.
Yeah, they have quite a few good things, but not enough for like
Well, let me get
I don't know.
right.
buy it.
They have a lot more than a Wii U. Wii U ain't got crap going for it.
I
That's why
know.
buy it.
yeah.
The Wii U has one exclusive title and it got garbage reviews.
What?
That's Zombie U.
Wait, Zombie U? You really
Yeah.
trust the freaking reviews for that? Oh my
Um,
gosh, dude.
For Nintendo
They're like-
title? Yeah, I do.
No, they're like, oh, look at this. It's a survival horror game, but it doesn't have enough action in it. 4 out of 10. No. Why are you giving these
That
people that like
game's
action games
really
survival
good.
horror games? No, you don't do
From
that.
what I've seen.
Well, what I've read about it, it takes like half a dozen hits to knock a zombie down with melee weapons, and
Which
I've-
sounds about right. They're not going to
I-
go down in one hit, really, are they?
Yeah, it's not Left 4 Dead or anything, but like from what I've heard from actual people who played it or like have experience with it and who like and or understand this like the survival horror genre,
you guys
it's actually a really good game. But some of the people like in like IGN or GameSpot or something, they're like expecting like some freaking Left 4 Dead or something. I don't know.
I understand what I read. They has some wonky controls for melee, and that you have to scan the environments by holding your controller up for ammo and supplies. I didn't say that I'm judging the game, but I was just saying what I read.
I know, but some of those reviews, yeah, kind of not truthful or whatever.
Though you're right, most of the people I've talked to who've played it seem to love it.
Yeah,
It's a game that I plan on picking up, but I think I'm still waiting on a price drop. You know, it's one of those things. It's hard for me to justify spending full retail on games anymore that has no online multiplayer functionality to them. Because
Not
really,
only that, for that being the only exclusive game that even looked halfway decent on the Wii U, that doesn't justify a system purchase.
Yeah, all the rest of the games you can get on like PC or Xbox 360 or something.
Oh yeah, all the
already
other games
had.
I already have where I don't want. Like Assassin's Creed 3, I have it on the 360. Black Ops, I don't want that. Batman, I already have it.
I think it's just like the Wii, though. Nintendo's not really going after the software sales. It's just the hardware functionality.
I think they need to
I think they just put out a
go
PS4
for
lineup,
software.
personally.
It's sort of like another one. It is like basically another 3DS as far as launches go.
Yeah, a bunch of PS4 titles. This time next year, it'll be great to pick one up. But,
Possibly.
you know, if they don't come out with crap, then what are you going to play on it?
I'm finding plenty of stuff to play on it.
Oh,
I got
yeah,
AR
she
games.
loves Call of Duty Black Ops 2. So, I don't.
Which anybody else can get like on the Xbox 360 or PS3 for the like $50 or whatever, and don't have to buy a whole nother console.
No, and I'm not saying that Black Ops 2 is a system seller by any means.
I'm not saying
I
that's
can't say I can argue with you guys at all. There is no system sellers on it right now, unless you're just a true diehard New Super Mario Brothers fan. But I mean, like me, I picked it up. I had the money. I knew I was going to pick it up eventually, so why not just pick it up at launch?
Well, I had the money because I was going to get the Walmart had it on some crazy sale. But I just didn't buy it because I didn't see any games I wanted. So,
But they'll come out. They'll trickle out eventually. Here's what's great about the Wii this time around is that there's going to be some solid third-party support for it. That's something that Nintendo has been lacking for a long time.
Well, hopefully they do.
I think they will. I mean, you got people on board. You've already got Activision. You've got Treyarch. You're going to have. We got Ubisoft already. Who makes the Team Ninja games?
I don't know.
Even though it was supposedly a shite game, you know, you've also got Ninja Gaiden on there. You've got Warner Brothers on board. So I mean, I think you're going to have some quality games in the future.
Well, apparently, Last Light or Metro Last Light's not going on the Wii U.
Yeah.
All that crap. Yeah. I don't know. Right now, the Wii U seems iffy to me. Maybe later when it gets more games or something, it might seem a little bit better. But for right now, it's just kind of,
Right on. Well, Trevor, speaking of games and stuff, what'd you pick up, bro?
Oh, no. Well,
Oh, no. Did you pick up your L2 cache for your 486?
Not quite yet. I freaking forgot about that thing. Well, I got a new 1 terabyte Western Digital Caviar Blue hard drive for my computer, replacing a 320 gigabyte like freaking Caviar Green, which is slow as shit. And then I also got a 64 gigabyte SSD for my computer, which makes it boot up in like 30 seconds. So it's awesome.
SSDs are like the greatest thing ever created.
I know, for a boot drive, this thing is awesome. Just bam, it's up. And then comes the games. Oh, first of all, I got like 2 Super Nintendo games here right in front of me. It's like Ninja Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo and Kirby's Avalanche, which I got like yesterday or the day before that. And like I freaking forgot to bring my Super Nintendo over to where I am right now. And I want to play it, but I can't until like Wednesday. It sucks. And then let me just look at my Steam list here of all the sale games I've purchased. Oh no. Well, Crisis 2 Maximum Edition, which is freaking fun and awesome, and it looks awesome. Assassin's Creed 2, which I played just a little bit of. Awesomenauts, which is basically like a 2D MOBA thing. Bioshock.
Awesomenauts is so fucking difficult.
It's ridiculous.
Me and a buddy was playing it co-op on PS3 the other night. And I think it's one of those games that I would have probably been able to play better on PC. But it was hard.
With the Xbox 360 and PS3 versions, I thought you can only like aim in 8 directions, right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, on the PC version, you got the mouse to aim at 360 degrees. They changed
Right.
that for the PC.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult on the PC or on the PS3, the console version.
Yeah. Then I also got Detour, which is some weird game that I played for 2 minutes, apparently, and I was like, eh. Then someone gifted me Dota 2. play that for like one round and be like, what the fuck is this? Probably.
Yeah, I think Brightorius actually donated that to us.
Well then I got like some I Divine Cybermancy game, which is like a source mod game. It's pretty friggin' weird. I don't know how to explain it. It's weird. Then I got Skyrim, which is like awesome. It consumed already like 18 hours of my life.
Well, see,
And-
you're going pretty hardcore on some Skyrim there for a bit.
Yeah, it was. That and freaking Sims 3.
Dude, I cannot
Holy
wait till they put
shit.
out freaking Skyrim, Game of the Year, Collectors, whatever.
I still can't believe you bought Sims 3.
Dude, I freaking like
Dude,
bought
Sims
Sims
3
3
is
for
legit.
$10. Dude, I bought for like
Sims?
$10.
Really?
Yeah, I played it for like 8 or 9 hours straight the day I bought it.
Well, speaking of back with Skyrim, though, the console version, I actually put on 360 like 120, 200 hours into it at least.
Is it that good on the console, or is it like the same on the PC or what?
It's pretty good. There is some bugs, and the graphics aren't as high-end as the PC version, obviously, but
Wait, on Skyrim?
yeah.
So I came,
wait.
I was a PS3 gamer with Skyrim when it first came out.
I was
Yeah.
derp. I thought you were talking about Sims.
No, I went
It's
back
like,
to Skyrim.
so-
What the hell would I put 200 hours into Sims?
I was like, what? 200 hours in The Sims?
People
Yeah,
do it, man.
Sims.
People
Yeah.
do it.
No, Skyrim. I put 200 hours into Skyrim. So
I don't know. I might enjoy Sims 3 on PC.
It's really fun.
I mean, I don't get the point of Sims. I'm sorry, I just don't.
I didn't either. I didn't like Sims 2 or Sims 1, but I just like bought this one. I was like, whatever, fuck it, and just like bought it. It was actually a lot of fun. I don't know why.
I can't believe Sims 3 is actually available on Steam.
I know, right? It's like freaking buy Origin or some shit. This doesn't even use Origin. This is ridiculous. And then freaking Assassin's Creed 2 over here. What you play? Are you kidding me? Another Steam knockoff? Freaking
Yeah.
do another account and then have an account for that account, which needs another account for those accounts. It's just I have like 500 accounts on the internet and I can't remember passwords for any one. That's just
Well,
freaking. It took me like 15 minutes just to start the dang game. Ugh.
nice.
Uplay's a joke, dude.
It is such a freaking joke. It is terrible.
What
Freaking
is?
get on that. It's like, oh, I gotta be connected to the internet. I'm like, I just want to play the fucking game.
We're talking about Uplay, which is basically Ubisoft's new game client.
Which
Yeah.
is
Dude,
basically
just-
Steam clone or Origin clone, which is also a Steam
Why
clone.
don't they just give everything to Steam and make some money?
Because they want a piece of the pie that they're never gonna get.
Damn straight.
Freaking,
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Uh-oh, Cody,
Yeah.
you want to hop on some of
Somewhat.
that Castle Crashers?
Hey, I'm down for Castle Crashers.
We can do that.
I've
Yeah.
got the 12 disc set on the GameCube. It's fine.
So, Trevor, did you pick anything else up, man?
Yeah, I also got the Fear franchise pack, which comes with like Fear 2, Fear 3, Fear Extraction Point, Fear Perseus Mandate, and yada yada yada.
And Fear.
That
Fear
is
Yes.
Fear. I haven't played that series yet.
Fear
I
2
have
is one
not
of those
played it
games
either.
that I really wanted to play. I haven't played them yet because obviously I have a lot of games to play now. Yeah, it's like one of those games I like put on my laptop for like a good hour and just like played the crap out of the demo at like low resolution, low settings, low frame rate, and just like was like, oh, dude, gotta play this game. No, it was ridiculous.
Well, so supposedly Fear 3 has co-op, so
Co-op.
if you want to hit that up, dude, we can play that together. Because I picked up the franchise pack as well,
All right.
and I honestly I don't know if I've actually ever played a Fear game.
Fear 2 is pretty fun. At least the demo was.
Right on.
So then also got Fallout New Vegas, which I played for like, oh, let's see here, friggin' 7 hours before I got Skyrim, and that devoured my life.
Fallout New Vegas, though, is basically, it feels and looks just like a giant add-on pack for Fallout 3.
Yeah, it's basically the same engine with new guns, new everything, new places to go, and new quests and stuff.
Well, it allows you to look down the sights of the gun, which you really don't need to do at all if you use VATS.
Yeah, but you can't use VATS all the time because you run out of AP and you're like, oh shit, and you just gotta
True.
shoot. But yeah, that's a lot of fun. I like that one a lot. I like it better than Fallout 3 actually. There's a lot more stuff to it.
Oh, well, I do really like Fallout New Vegas. I've put quite a bit of hours into it. I'm close to 100%ing it, like I did with Fallout 3. So
Sheesh, that's a lot of stuff to do.
I did 100% Fallout 3. I mean, well, I got it back in 2009. I got all the DLC for it. I was going through chemo at the time. I really had nothing else to do but play games when I wasn't in the doctor's office.
Yep.
Oh.
Damn, AJ, really? 800 hours? Oh my god.
What?
1,200 in New Vegas,
Holy crap!
bro.
I
I couldn't
put-
stand those games.
I put 600 into Fallout 3, and I put 200 into New Vegas.
Jeez, put 2,000 hours in. Oh my god.
Good.
That's some dedication there. Those are good games though. In fact, I got Fallout the Fallout collection on Steam, so I have Fallout 2 and Fallout Tactics. I want to go through because I want to play the original games. So. I might stream those sometime.
You should do that. You should definitely do that.
So then I also got Half Minute Hero Super Mega Neo Climax Ultimate Boy.
How's
It's
that?
basically the same thing as Half Minute Hero on the PSP with the new graphics, which kind of aren't that good, so I just put it back to old PSP mode. Yeah. And then I also got Mirror's Edge, which I haven't played yet. But I
That
want
is
to play
such
it
a
'cause
good game. That is such a good game. I have it
Yeah,
on
man.
PS3.
It's like... What? What was-
Andy's having problems there. He's having
Oh shit! I'm glad we're doing this live.
He's freaking going chipmunks on this. Oh my god.
Okay, that game needs a sequel. There we go.
A freaking chipmunk.
I don't know what the fuck happened there, but fuck it. I'm a chipmunk. It happens from time to time, alright? My balls don't drop low enough for me to fall. Moving on. You were talking about Mirror's Edge.
Yeah. Yeah, some people like freaking hate it and some people just love it. So I guess I'll see where I stand on that.
There is definitely some rage moments if you don't hit the platforms and free running just right.
Of course.
But other than that, it is a fantastic game.
That game has my most hated achievement that I actually finally got eventually after too many hours that I'm not going to divulge. Beating the game without killing anyone. Yeah.
So then I also got Tom Clancy's Hawks, which I played the demo. It was pretty freaking fun, so I bought it.
Is that the game that has like voice activated stuff in it?
No, it's like the airplane one. It's like the jet fighter one.
Okay, I'm thinking In War then.
All right. Then I also got Universe Sandbox, which is pretty weird. I don't even know how to explain it. It's basically you got a universe that's like physics activated, and you can screw around with like the mass and stuff of the sun and other planets and stuff, and just throw everything out of orbit into chaos. And you're like, I don't know, it's ridiculous.
Is that a Source game?
No, it's not a Source game. It's like I freaking don't even know what it is, but I got it for like $2. It's ridiculous. Oh my gosh, is it ridiculous? Then at the end of the list here, I got Torchlight 2, which is pretty fun.
It's like my number one game in 2012.
Yeah, I've been sort of like wondering, I'm like, do I want to get it right now?
For $10, dude, it's like
Yeah, I got
still
it for $10 though. I was like, when it first came out, it's like, do I want to buy this for $20 or do I not? Because I don't really know anything about this genre, so I was like kind of iffy about it. But I bought it, and it's pretty fun.
So as a newcomer to hack and slash dungeon crawlers, what's your impressions on it?
I blow shit up.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it. but it's kind of a little bit overwhelming with all the items and shit you pick up. You're like, okay, let's do this quest that this dude gave me. Come back, and you're like, whoa, where did all this come from?
Yeah, no, I mean that's kind of part of the whole dungeon looting genre.
Yeah, then you have to spend like a good 5 minutes picking out which is the best armor and loot and stuff out of all of that, and you're like, and sell it all, and then just go do it all over again. It's pretty fun though.
It is fun. Seriously. Okay, so a lot of people know I'm a huge Diablo fan, and I was so much anticipating Diablo 3. Unfortunately, when it came out, it was a big pile of rubbish shite that I did not like. But I gotta say, Torchlight 2 is like the saving grace of that genre for last year. It was so awesome.
I haven't played the Black Mesa mod. Oh, I want to try it though. That looks awesome. I need to do that. I have freaking unlimited internet now, and I have room on my hard drive. I need to do that.
Do it now.
But I can't right now.
We're in a podcast.
All right, man. Anything else?
No, that's about it.
All right, we'll move on. Last but definitely least, Mr. Andy.
Really, you're gonna ask me this question? Lots of clothes for Christmas because I'm a fat shit and I outgrow crap. My best friend got me a wireless PS2/PS1 controller because wires piss me off. But the main bulk of my Christmas shit that I'm getting is coming like after Christmas. I mean, I've got an N64 on order, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness on order, and then I've got a present coming from a fellow YouTuber for Christmas that he hasn't had a chance to send out yet, but he's sending out at some point soon, which would be awesome. So yeah, that's about it.
Right on. Short and sweet to the point.
Much like my penis.
Blake, one thing I think you forgot to mention, I don't know if you actually got it yet. Didn't you pick up one of the Moga controllers?
Oh, yes. I was going to bring up Android games.
Oh, you were talking to me. I was like, what?
No.
Oh?
I was going to wait till y'all got done with them. I was going to talk about some Android stuff I picked up. Yes, I got it. And until I just recently found out earlier today. But it's a complete crap controller until
really?
I found out what you're supposed to do. They actually have what's the word I'm looking for? It's
USB.
No, they have a universal app instead of the official app. And what the universal app does is it allows you to actually program the controller for the certain games, because I don't understand why Moga was only with certain games. Like, you can't play Modern Combat 2 and 3, but it'll allow you to play 4 with it, which is really utter crap.
Well, really, I mean, it's something that the developer has to put in there, right?
Not necessarily. It's more the Moga people that developed the Moga coming out with an easy enough thing for the developers to put in. And most of the developers that put stuff in there are from Gameloft, which is like the EA of the Android marketplace, and
Right.
or the Activision of Android. And they put out some like really nice stuff, but I mean, without a controller, to me, it was all utter crap. So I have played it with a couple games though. Pac-Man, they gave me Pac-Man for free and all that, and it is a nice controller. It's a very good build quality. It runs on 2 AAA batteries. It runs off Bluetooth with the phone or tablet. Haven't tried it with the tablet yet, but as far as the phone goes, it works flawlessly. Played it also with Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Works great with that. But I just downloaded the Universal app earlier this morning. Haven't got a chance to test it out yet. If that really works, then I'm going to have a lot of fun playing some RPGs with it.
Nice.
instead of my touchscreen. Because touchscreens, I'm gonna be honest, even with DSs and stuff, like piss me off.
You know, dude,
But,
I'm not gonna lie. You just kind of like hurt me a little bit because I did not know you require AAA batteries. That kind of sucks. Like
yes.
I honestly thought that had a rechargeable battery in it.
No, I was wondering where the rechargeable battery thing was, and then all of a sudden I saw the arrows on the back of the controller, to where you slide it open.
I
And
dude,
was
I could
like,
have swore when that thing was
God.
in development, they had mentioned having rechargeable batteries on it.
Well, it doesn't.
That blows. That blows. Because speaking of Android news too, I just switched back to Android. I picked up the. This is actually part of my Christmas as well. The Galaxy Note 2, which
Well, it'll fit your controller, Cody.
yeah, I actually saw a one hooked up to the Nexus 7.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I mean
I don't think it's big enough to fit an Nexus 7.
I mean it was in the Verizon store. They actually had it like propped up on it.
Oh, okay.
Fire ninjas are pissing me off.
Yeah, I keep dying.
Dun, dun,
Yeah, I'm trying to
dun.
revive you, and I just keep getting attacked.
So yeah, that's something that I'd like to pick up myself. Unfortunately, a $50 controller. I
Personally-
know you got it cheaper.
Oh, I got it for free. They gave it away.
Yeah, and it's normally a $50 controller.
Personally, I would go. I was not going to get a Moga in the first place. I was going to go with the Nyko playpad because it's more like a Super Nintendo controller. But that's just me. I mean, I thought the playpad looks better. It's more accessible on other games. Now, I also did just buy, which you might have heard me saying some stuff about earlier too, was I just got it in yesterday or the day before, is my dongle for my tablet that actually allows me to plug my PS3 controller in through that, or Xbox controller, and play games with that.
Now, do you have to root your Android phone for that?
No. It's plug and play.
Oh, sweet. I'll have to hop on something like that.
Now, yeah, because you can get the dongle for only like $2 off Amazon.
Dongle.
Because I picked up.
But it's only on certain games from what I can see right now.
Oh, really?
Like I know GTA 3 works. Don't know about. I know there's some racing games that work. I know Dead Trigger works, which is one of the popular games to be playing on Android. I haven't played it yet, but I heard it's pretty good. But I mean, yeah, they got all sorts of stuff on there.
Right on.
They did just come out with GTA Vice City for Android.
Really? Is it pretty expensive?
It's $4.99.
Oh, well, it's not bad.
They haven't put it on sale yet though. GTA 3 is 99 cents if you want that.
I saw that. I almost bought it, but I don't know. I can never really get into GTA.
I can give you access to my account if you want. You can download all my games because I bought everything.
Really?
Yeah, because they had everything for 99 cents or less.
Well, somebody's having connection issues with the game.
That's probably me.
Well, it could be me, but
Hopefully it won't kick us out of the Skype call.
I'm gonna go ahead and dashboard.
But yeah, let's go ahead and move on from what we picked up. We'll kind of start wrapping the show up because we've been going for an hour and 40 minutes now.
Damn.
Let's go ahead and
Not
talk.
even like
Yeah,
sex
yeah.
lasts that long.
It's not been an hour and 40 minutes, has it? It's been
Yeah.
like about an hour.
Okay, well, our call initiated an hour and 42 minutes
yeah.
ago.
well, we didn't get started till like 15 or 20 after because of all those issues.
Okay, I apologize. An hour and 20 minutes.
Mm.
That's how long it's been so far.
And apologize.
So let's go ahead and hop into. I mean, do you guys want to talk about our favorite games of 2012? I know we basically talked about those during our pickups
Well,
to an
yeah.
extent.
Actually, I didn't, but well,
I mean, we can save that for next episode.
I mean, it's up to you guys. Depends on how you guys want to stay up.
I'd rather
Yeah.
save that for like next episode.
I can stay up whenever, man. I have tomorrow off, so.
It's only
I'm
10:20 here.
I'm going flea marketing tomorrow, so I don't want to stay up too long.
Okay, we'll make Blake happy. We'll talk about those next episode. Let's go ahead and actually hop into listener questions.
Okay, let me put my...
Because this, I mean, since we have so many people here, this might take us a little bit to get through itself.
You want to start with YouTube questions first?
Yeah, that's cool, man. If you want to pop those up.
All right. Let's see. We have Meeting Flipper says, "Hey Blake, what do you guys think about the recent patent that Sony has put out that the PS4 won't be able to play used games? Do you guys believe it? And can't wait to listen to your answers." So Cody, I'm gonna bing that one off to you.
Okay. As far as them actually putting the patent out there, I mean, I believe it 100% because I think they
If
actually
it helps, here's a link.
I think they had a similar patent on the PlayStation 3 as well. Here's the thing. These companies, they're going to put patents out on anything and everything, any kind of new tech that they can pick up on, or anything that they think is a possibility of implementing into anything they own. That's what companies do. As far as them actually putting it into the actual system and hardware itself, no. That I don't think that's going to happen. It's never going to happen anytime soon. Because here's the deal. Places like GameStop, that's one of your biggest retailers for these consoles. If you can't play used games on the systems,
They're not gonna sell.
GameStop's not going to sell the system.
Exactly. That's my thoughts exactly on the thing.
So no, I don't think it's going to happen. Is it something Sony's done and put their money on? Sure. Why wouldn't they? You know, they've gotten thousands of patents out there that they've purchased that they will probably never use, and they'll never see the light of day. But just the fact that they own that right to something. That's just that's my personal. That's my personal view on it. They could completely surprise me. They could be dipshits. Who knows? They may go digital only eventually.
But if one does it, they'll all do it, and then where does that leave the gaming community? Well, I say community, you know what I mean? Like all the game stores and gamers alike.
Well, if they do that, they're shooting themselves in the foot anyway. Because, like you said, only places like GameStop or other little game stores that sell and get most of their profit off of used games are not going to carry something that's not going to get them any money off, except for off of brand new titles.
Unless they don't allow them to sell at GameStop, and like all the video game retailer or makers are like, "Fuck GameStop, let's get our new money at like Kmart or something."
Yeah,
shit.
like
and they're like,
who's gonna go
let's choke
specifically to
GameStop.
Walmart or Kmart to go buy a freaking brand new console all the time?
I don't know. There's people out there that do that. Besides, if like all the developers and publishers and Sony, Nintendo, and Microsoft or whatever, like, or if they're like, okay, GameStop cannot sell our stuff, only like Walmart or something like that.
Yeah,
it pretty much choked GameStop to death.
The problem with that is Walmart and places like that don't carry all kinds of games. There's a lot of games that Walmart will never touch.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's never going to happen, you know.
Yeah, games that GameStop haven't touched either.
I'm not a fan of GameStop. I'm not a fan of GameStop at all. Unfortunately, we have to look at the bigger picture and the fact that they are probably the number one reseller for video game products, whether it be new or used. And that's the thing. You got to have the used in there. People, it doesn't matter if it only saves them $5. People will buy a used copy of something just to save $5.
Right here. That's this guy.
Yeah. Unless it has a generic case, and then I will go for the.
Yeah, of course. I freaking hate those. It's like have the most ridiculous little image on them on it, like ever created by man. It's just
very true. Very true.
Just having these dudes with controllers just having a spasm and shit.
So are we pretty much all under the same agreement that yes, I can definitely see Sony doing this, but at the same time, they're not actually going to happen. They're not going to implement it into anything soon.
They just want to have their name on
it.
Pretty much.
It's just gonna be like another Apple or something like that. Just keep on making random freaking patents that may or may not be similar to their actual designs and be like, oh, sue you.
Exactly.
All right. Next question is from Countertop Guy. and he asked, "Will the light?" I can't read. Will the Last Guardian ever see the light of day?
Wow. That's a question and a half, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
The world may never know.
I'm gonna throw that one out at you. You wanna hop on that question?
I honestly, I could not tell you. You know, I haven't looked a whole lot into it since it's been delayed a few times, and I actually never even played it, Ico or Shadow of the Colossus yet. I'm probably gonna get the collection of that on PS3 sometime soon. But I have no answer for that because it's getting towards the end of this generation. If it does, I'm thinking probably it won't come out till next.
Okay, Cody.
Kind of in the same boat that Coma's in. I really haven't followed it much. And honestly, I don't necessarily care because, again, I never played Ico or Shadow of the Colossus either. I've heard nothing but great things about them, but I've just never played them. So
Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same boat as you guys. I mean, I've played some of Shadow of Colossus. I didn't play any of Ico. But I mean, from what it seems, it's going to be a great game. At this point, I think they're better off to wait and have it come out as a good launch title.
That's pretty much what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing: it's a Sony published game, and if they've already got it in the works, I guess I don't really understand the question. Why would they not release it? I mean,
Well,
if it's crap.
But I know.
Well,
I mean,
look
what
at
exactly
Square
what
Enix.
exactly
They
was the
still
question?
haven't released some of their Final Fantasy 13 games.
No, but I'm saying though, what was the question? Like, does he think it will never be released? I mean, has there been talk about that?
it's been
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of talks of cancellation.
it hasn't been delayed quite a few. I mean, there's been talks about this game for years.
I mean, it could turn out to be another Mega Man Legends, where they have the game 95% done and they pull the plug on it.
Just stupid.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be as ridiculous as that. With like,
No, but
let's have the fans involved and then pull the plug. It's like it's all the fans' fault. No.
yeah, I mean, it's not going to go in. I mean, I don't want to get all into Capcom, but I mean, it's not going to be that bad. I mean, it could very well be a situation like that to where it's a near complete game and funding just completely goes away from it. But
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I just don't have much to add to that because I've never really followed anything with the series.
So general consensus, we don't really know, but probably next generation.
The world may never know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Fernando Morales, is the Halo games ever going to be on the PS3?
No.
Negatory.
No.
No.
That's Microsoft's property, and it's like their only.
They wouldn't sell it out, not like
They would not. They wouldn't. They would never sell that. It's their only exclusive property, pretty much, except for Gears. Except for Gears.
Now here's the thing. I will never say never, because I would have never imagined seeing Sonic on a fucking Nintendo console. Well, but it happened. It did happen. It took 10 years, but it happened.
Well, Sega doesn't even have their own console anymore. That's the whole point. I don't see Microsoft unless they absolutely
stupid.
Yeah, I could fuck something up somewhere.
Well, I mean, here's the deal. We had Master System, we had the Genesis, we had the Saturn, we had the Dreamcast. There's 4 consoles.
Dude, like if
there's
Microsoft,
there's 4 consoles. Microsoft is still only into their second console.
I know, but if you just like look at the Microsoft company as a whole, not just the console area section of it, they'd have to fuck something up completely to do that because they have software, they got their Windows, they got Microsoft Office, they got the Xbox, they got Xbox Live, they got everything. How much stuff have they fucked up though? I mean, look at the whole Zune thing. Look at their media stuff. I mean, apparently they haven't screwed up Xbox.
I do.
What do you mean they haven't screwed up Xbox? That's the most unreliable console of ever created. Yep. I mean, it's a piece of shit.
The old ones were, and now they're actually pretty good.
I mean, they've lost their ass so much.
And they still sold more than the PS3.
No, you can't say that.
Well, to an extent, not in Japan or whatever.
No, it's worldwide.
listed
The
around here.
PlayStation 3.
Really? The PS3 already outsold the
Yes.
Xbox now?
Yes.
See if I can't find it. I have it written down because I meant to bring it up about the fact that the PS2 got
Is
finally,
Stop.
finally stopped. The PS3 is fourth best-selling console of all time, just above the 360. It goes PS2, PlayStation, Wii, PS3, 360. That's the top 5 selling consoles of all time.
Yeah, but when people compare like last generation's consoles, they shouldn't compare the Wii because that's a completely different demographic. That's just me.
Well, the
Doesn't
list
matter.
goes on.
It's still the last gen.
Yeah, but I
Or
wouldn't
this-
compare it
yeah,
to
but
the
it's
PS3
still-
or Xbox because it's a completely different like demographic. It's like,
Not
okay,
really. It has
Grandma,
Zelda,
here,
Donkey
have some
Kong.
window, have
No,
some
it's not
Wii
a different
Sports, and then
demographic.
put it in the closet.
No, it's not that kind of demographic. First of all, that is part of their demographic. It's not the entire.
That's like the hugest part of it.
Okay, well, I
Smart.
guess here's the thing. As far as seeing Halo on another console, I mean, they have literally Bungie just signed a 10-year publishing agreement with Blizzard Activision, so they're working on a new IP. Who's to say that's not going to be basically a Halo clone?
Might be a Halo clone, but it ain't gonna be Halo itself.
That will be released on every system.
It's gonna be a Nova.
Yeah, I mean, literally, look at
Games Loft.
Games Lost is the best. They're the best one. I mean, look, every game that come out is some
Stupid.
kind of clone.
Dude,
console.
every single one of their games is just a clone. It drives me nuts.
It really
Nova,
Yeah.
Modern Combat.
Dude, they actually put out Modern Combat for the PS3 on PSN. I tried the demo of it, and it was just broken.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, was it broken?
I did see that. No, but to answer your question, man, as far as Halo Master Chief, no, that's an intellectual property of Microsoft and Microsoft Studios.
All right, and the last question I have is from Yahoo.
Yahoo!
Do you have a Nintendo Wii U, Blake? Either way, what do you guys think of the launch lineup? We've been over that.
500 times.
Yeah, it has a horrible launch lineup, worse than the 3DS. Thank you. Have a great day.
Summarize that shit.
Yeah. So we've been over that. Cody and Coma, you guys had questions?
Did you have any specific questions, Coma?
Not really.
Okay. One question I had come in through Twitter was from my pal Cole, the annoying Navi. And basically, he wants to know, do we think the Vita will survive? And one thing he gave us was the Dreamcast had sold more hardware and software. So I'm a bit scared. So he's kind of comparing the Dreamcast to the Vita at this point, saying that the Dreamcast died, even though it did sell more hardware and software. It's like comparing apples to oranges, man. You got two different platforms. You've got a totally different financially successful company back in the Vita than what you do the Dreamcast. As much as I love Sega, financially speaking, as a company, they were kind of shit. They're starting to run into the same stuff that Capcom's run into right now. But I think the Vita will survive. Sony, they back their products. Even if they don't sell well, I think they will still support it.
Like the PSP.
Yeah, for an extended period of time. I mean, the PSP is a fantastic system. The hardware is awesome at the time. But it's obviously not as successful as the DS by any means.
But Nintendo have always had the handheld market, like even back in the Game Boy days.
They have. And here's the thing. I think once the Vita is out for a little bit more, just like any other Sony console, PlayStation 2, PS3, it takes a good solid year for you to get good titles out to where everybody wants to play them and where they actually enjoy them.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the Wii U. Just wait a year and see what happens.
Yeah, so I think eventually it's going to be a very successful. It's going to be a hot seller. A lot of people's going to want one, and the online capabilities are great. That's what's awesome about it. At least for me, that's what really drew me into it.
Consoles nowadays are kind of slow burners, aren't they? In comparison to before, where it's like launch, get it,
Well, I think these companies are starting to realize that it doesn't necessarily always benefit them to release a console every 4 to 5 years, especially with the cost anymore. I mean, it's literally just the cost to make these consoles are increasing, and then in Microsoft's case, when they build something shit and they have to lose so much money replacing them. I mean,
Or
it's
spend more money for a quality product.
exactly. Right now the Vita's not doing so hot, but is it going to fail? I don't think so.
I don't think it will either. I think because you look at the PSP's library, the Vita is becoming very similar to that, and the fact that you're getting your Persona games out there, you're getting your Ragnarok games, you're starting to get you have access to the PSN store, which has all these JRPGs and Atlas and NIS published games.
And
you're starting to see more of those come out.
Xseed is going to be putting out a remade Ys 4.
Yep. So you have all these from Square Enix. You know they're going to put some kind of Final Fantasy remake spin-off of something out there for the Vita. You still got your main Sony franchises that haven't popped up on the Vita yet. You haven't had your God of War game yet. You haven't had your God, I'm having a mind blank right now. You haven't had your Killzone or your Resistance game for your Vita.
You had Resistance.
Well, you've had Resistance, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Isn't Killzone coming still?
It is coming, yeah.
So, I mean, they haven't really hit their strides yet. No, I haven't said Infamous yet.
It better be an Infamous on.
Yeah, that'd be great if they had an Infamous.
That'd be awesome. It'd be like, I don't know. When I saw the Vita at first, I was like, oh, Gravity Days is like my freaking Infamous for the Vita.
Okay.
Yeah, they put Infamous on. That'd be great.
Here's
awesome.
my thing about it, and Blake, I think you'll back me up on this. I think if we can get the third-party publishers on board with the whole cross-buy thing, I think it will sell hardware. I honestly do. So far, Sony's the only one that's pushing this. But if I could buy the console version of the game and get a free copy of the Vita version, why wouldn't I go out there and buy that Vita?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm getting the same quality game. Yeah, the graphics aren't on par with it, but as far as the gameplay itself, the full game is there.
But then again, imagine the cost that would be in that, since they're not selling just plain Vita copies, they'd be selling both in one go.
Well, you got to remember the one's digital, so you're really not losing anything.
Well, yeah, you're losing money on the development time.
But here's
because that's like 2 games you have to develop.
But you're getting your money from the PlayStation title. So you're already getting your money from the PS3 part.
But then you have to spend development on a PS3 game and a Vita game. But then you get just the
let me throw this back around at you, in a different perspective. Okay, first of all, with the cross-buy, it comes with a code. Okay, that's only guaranteed.
Well, yeah, you get it from the download.
It's only guaranteed for a new game. I know, but listen, that's guaranteed for a new game. Okay, if they came out with that game and it used, okay, if you had Sony PlayStation All-Stars used on the PS3 and you bought it, you might not get that Vita code with it, and the developer's going to see no money from that at all anyway. But seeing how they sell the new copy with the Vita code, the developer's going to get all the money from that new copy, and all they're losing is a digital download, which isn't a big deal because, first of all,
it's
Sony
kind of a gamble, though.
Well, okay, I see where Trevor's coming from. It's the fact that
they have to develop 2 games.
They have to put time to develop. And I see where Trevor's coming from. I don't know if Blake's actually understanding what you're saying, but I see what you're saying. Here's what they would have to do. So Sony's going to have to stipend
sell
the
twice as much copies.
Well, no, they're going to have to help out. They're going to have to stipend the publishers to some extent. They're going to have to be like, hey, here's a little bit of money. Let's do this. Because it's going to be a win-win for them. They're going to give the publishers a little extra money for doing this, but it's also going to sell more hardware systems.
Possibly.
So, I don't know.
It's a gamble.
It is a gamble, but I think that would be a good way of going about it because the cross-buy thing is such a good thing. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. But from what I see, it's kind of iffy from their kind of point, but from our point, if you get a new game, then sure, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it works out well for me. I mean, shit, if I could buy 1 copy of the game on the PS3 and I get the Vita version free, why not? Why wouldn't I do that?
All-Stars.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, for Cody, it's great because Cody doesn't give a damn if it's digital, if it's hard copy or whatever.
And there's
But
that too.
somebody like me, okay, yeah, I've already got Uncharted digital copy, but I just went out and spent $10 and bought it the physical copy.
Mm.
And the reason for that now is, I mean, we haven't seen any. Hopefully, we're going to see this year some third-party Vita memory cards, but because that really needs to happen soon.
Oh my gosh, they're expensive.
Jeez, I mean, even on sale, a 32 gig card was like $60.
Wasn't like a 2 gigabyte one, $20? What was that? 10 gigs, $10 per gig,
Something like that. That's stupid.
or was it $5 per gig? I think it was a 4 gigabyte for 20.
Yeah, it's a 4 gig for like 20-25 bucks.
That's still way too much.
Yeah, no, it's real expensive, but give it time. They'll come down in price. They always do. As far as I remember goes.
Um,
Okay, did we have any other
Nobody asked any questions in the chat.
That's probably because they're not looking at the chat; they're just listening.
Chat isn't even working.
Audio warning. Get your questions in here right now if you care.
Well, we did have that one during your stream earlier that asked about what we expected from the next generation of consoles.
Yeah.
Very true. Lead it off, Kuma.
I really have not been following too much with this next generation of consoles because, truthfully, I ain't going to be able to afford to get any of them until a year or two after they release anyway. So, I don't know. Upsetting as that is, I guess. Sorry.
No, it's all good. Mr. Plim, what do you expect out
A
of the next
different
generation?
genre to take fucking hold over them. Because this generation's always been about the first-person shooters. Your Call of Duty, Battlefield,
Well, it's been
Homefront.
like that since the last generation too.
Well, something different. Maybe like RPGs to take hold. That would be nice.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah, no, I know. It's a small market, but fuck it, I love
It'll
it.
probably be more of an action adventure. Is what
Yeah.
I'm predicting.
As long as Call of Duty doesn't reign supreme, I'm fucking happy.
If
Because that game pisses me off.
if RPGs take over as the main genre, I will not be going into the next generation.
If RPGs go like freaking take over next generation, I'll be questioning my sanity. Because like freaking,
It's not that I don't like RPGs. I just don't have the time or the patience.
Nah, fair point. Nah, just Pokemon needs to take over. That'll do me.
Pokemon everywhere. It's just gonna be like Japan, just Pokemon all over the place.
Yeah, definitely.
I want Pokemon on the 360. I want to be an open world adventure.
Yeah, and I want Halo on my Wii U.
Fuck it. Just make
That
a
would
Call
be
of Duty
great.
Pokemon. That'd be fine.
Trevor, what are you expecting out of next generation?
What I'm expecting is probably just another okay, you know how like last generation was already like year-old technology? It's gonna be like year-old technology from now, and like freaking like $300 or some stupid stuff like that. But what I'd want is like something more current, but like a little bit more expensive sort of thing, like what they used to do. Put more quality into their devices and power.
That's not going to ever happen.
I know. It's like going to be like too expensive and then everybody's not going to buy it. But then like if the price goes down in a year or whatever, you know.
Nobody ever puts any quality into anything anymore. I mean, I was talking to Andy shortly before the podcast, and honestly, none of these consoles are going to last 20 years like the NES or anything. In fact, I bet you the NES is going to be going strong, still working well after the current gen consoles are in the
Actually,
landfill.
the NES itself is kind of questionable, but other consoles around then, yeah.
It was an example. The N64, maybe the Super Nintendo, GameCube, any of those will be around and still working long after these will be in the
GameCube Square.
It's for squares.
Yep.
Fucking GameCube console, folks.
You can fucking tell I'm tired, can't you?
It's a shape.
It's a shape.
The Xbox is rounded. No.
The PlayStation 3 is a fucking triangle.
Atari, it's all trapezoidal.
Wow. Trapezoidal.
Freaking
Awesome.
Odyssey looks like a spaceship.
Sounds like a galaxy.
Odyssey.
Well,
Yeah.
okay then. Blake?
Well, I think as far as games are gonna go in the
More
future,
CPU.
I think it's gonna go more of the Uncharted route of games. Because if you look, what is it, The Last of Us or whatever, is a big upcoming title. You're gonna see probably some more games like Heavy Rain and
Hollywood wannabes.
and yeah, you're gonna see a lot more of these games that kind of go in depth and
Heavy Rain was awesome.
a lot more story based, I believe. But they're still gonna have to throw some more multiplayer crap in there somewhere along the line. I mean, we're still gonna have Call of Duty because of MLG and the competitive.
Call of Duty is not MLG.
If you think about it, though, at least here,
Competitively, Call of Duty is crap. I've seen more like about MOBAs and Counter-Strike and stuff like that. Team Fortress 2, not Call of Duty.
I think that'll be a big thing is the MOBAs and stuff like that coming out on just consoles.
Yeah.
Because I think they just came out, which I haven't purchased it yet, but they just came out with the Guardians of Middle Earth.
yeah.
Well, I don't know.
supposed to
They
be
should.
really
I think
good.
they should put like Smite on like the PS3 and Xbox 360. That'd be really cool. Because Smite's
Yeah.
really cool. And then I don't know how you get anything like League of Legends style on like the freaking console. There's like no way unless you get mouse and keyboard. But like Awesome Knots is basically a MOBA. That's a pretty fun game.
Yeah.
Should actually have that on Steam.
It's basically like a side-scrolling MOBA.
So I mean, I think that's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be more action thriller kind of games, following the end of the PS3 trend here, and kind of getting away from the sci-fi garbage and more into the realistic kind of Uncharted treasure hunting movie-based Indiana Jones shit.
Which brings up,
Oh yeah, it's less sci-fi, but there's aliens. It's like
well, if you
crystal
look
skulls that possess people.
if you look at the Indiana Jones series, there's always been some sort of supernatural thing in it. This is a way off the question though. There's always been some sort of supernatural thing based in the Indiana Jones, so I don't think the interdimensional alien beings or whatever is that far fetched for Indiana Jones series.
Yeah, but he said less sci-fi and all that supernatural stuff is pretty sci-fi.
Well,
to me.
anyway, getting back to that kind of thing, especially with what Andy said, wants the RPG genre to take over. Well, I agree with Blake that things are going to probably go more towards the action, realistic based kind of things like Uncharted, and we'll sadly probably see a step away from RPGs, especially JRPGs.
Well, it's been happening this gen anyway, isn't it?
I know, but I'm saying probably to the
Even more
extent
so.
that they're more so to the extent that they're
Yeah.
almost gone, which would be really sad.
Damn straight.
I think they're going to go more into the handheld market, personally,
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
don't
going to have to
know.
buy a 3DS.
because if you look at it now, this is just going based off the Google Play Store, is that Square Enix has a pretty strong lineup of, a lot of their remakes on there. There's a lot of, whoever made Blazing Souls, I don't know who's the publisher for that.
No idea.
But they have that, and they have two of their other games. They have Hyperbox and some other ones.
I don't understand some like people though with their mobile devices, because like all the games are like, they're shallower than a child's pool, really. If you know what I'm saying, it's all just like, oh, push the button and you win. I don't know. It's so much awesomer on like
See, you're talking
on,
about
like 3DSs
stupid.
though.
No, you're talking about just kids games like Angry
that-
Birds. So we're
That's
talking
like
about
that's
mobile
dominating though. That's
Yeah,
freaking like
but
dominating.
We're not talking about that. We're talking
Yeah,
about
but like if we're talking
Bring
about
back
mobile, but then
Snake. Bring back Snake.
no,
think
no,
we're-
I mean like if you're talking about like handhelds, how are like 3DS and stuff supposed to like compete with like iPhones and Androids and stuff when like these Angry Birds and stuff are selling so dang much, and then like I can Well, you can just tell that like the handheld consoles are like selling less than they were before, like in the last previous generation and stuff like that.
Well, I mean,
Well, yeah,
they
I mean,
they can compete with them. All they got to do is open their marketplace. I mean, you can get Angry Birds on these handheld consoles, but why would you pay $20 for it when you can get it on your iPhone for 99 cents?
Yeah, and if you could get it on
Or
your
the Active
3DS for
market's
99
free.
cents, why the heck would you pay for a $200 or like a $150 3DS when you can just get it on your phone that you already have?
That's very
True.
true.
There's an issue with this.
Well,
But, yeah.
not everybody has an Xperia play either. Some people like buttons.
Yeah, but
I-
that's very small in comparison to like the general public who's like iPhone.
Not only that,
Android.
a big reason people are getting away from handhelds in general is because they're so big. Okay, Cody has, for example, his Samsung Galaxy Note 2. It's a wide phone, yes, but it's very thin, easy to put in your pocket, and has a bigger screen than a Vita and a 3DS, and has a lot more computing power. So anything he plays on that is going to look and seem better on his phone. That's the big killer to handhelds. It's not that games are $20 here and games are 99 cents there. It's the people just don't want to carry them around anymore. It's a big
I don't,
thing.
I don't really see the that sort of argument though, because I could fit my PSP in my pocket. I can fit everything in my pocket.
I can fit my PSP in my pocket,
Stand.
my 3DS. It's
Yeah,
just
but are you going to want to carry both of them around all the time?
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna carry either one of them around all the time. I basically leave my handhelds at home because I'm that kind of gamer. But
Mhm.
I'm just saying I think people are getting lazy, and that's why they don't want to try and carry at least one of them around.
Yes.
I always
that's-
carry one of mine around. I carry my Game Boy Color around still. That's awesome.
I don't know. I don't think it has to do with anything with being lazy. It's the fact that they have the availability now to have all these things in one
All in one.
thing. I mean, if they could have it all on their cell phone, why would they carry a cell phone plus a 3DS plus a PSP if they don't have to?
And the Game
Yeah,
Boy
because
Advance.
your cell phone already has your video calling feature, your camera feature, your email feature, your Netflix feature, your gaming feature,
It's a
your
smartphone.
yeah, whatever you want to do. So
It's everything,
yeah, it's a personal computer in your pocket.
but to a lesser extent.
I mean, we don't even carry laptops at work anymore because of our smartphones.
Yeah,
I don't like this sort of direction that technology is going. It's like what is it? What is that? Jack of all trades, master of none sort of thing. It just kind of yeah.
I actually right before we started recording, I was looking up some stuff on my phone on YouTube, and I watched a very interesting video. It was like 20 minutes long about a guy basically showing the capabilities of the Galaxy Note 2 and how if you wanted to, it's a viable option where you can actually basically do away with your computer. I mean, you can
Yeah.
literally use this thing as a full computer setup. It's
well,
got
it's a quad-core processor, dude.
it's got the
Oh.
horsepower behind it. It's got the HDMI out, so you can hook it up to any HDMI capable monitor. You can hook up any Bluetooth mouse and keyboard to it, so you can use it as a full-fledged PC, really, if you wanted to.
Yeah, but it'd be worse than an Atom. Really.
I don't know about
Atom
that.
CPU. Because like, oh sure, it's got like 4 cores, but these are like slow ass fucking cell phones with no heatsink, and like they are just slow. You can't really do like all your PC stuff on them.
You basically can't anymore.
Yeah.
1.7 gigahertz quad-core processor, I think beats an Atom processor.
Yeah, but that
Because
doesn't
trust me,
just
I
just
have
because
an
it
Atom
has
processor
high,
on my netbook, and my 1.2 gigahertz dual-core phone runs faster than my netbook.
well, that's subjective due to the software. But if you think about it, and just because it has like 4 cores, or if it has 100 cores more, it doesn't mean that's faster. Because maybe the other CPU, like maybe it uses a lot more power, but also pushes out more instructions per second per core. It's like the new what is it? The new AMD FX processors. They're typically slower than an i5 or an i3 in some situations because they're all hyper-threaded. You got freaking 8 cores, and this i3 over here has 2 cores. The i3 kicks the shit out of it, and single thread performance just absolutely freaking decimates it. Because you can't really just take the amount of cores and the gigahertz and stuff and just add that up.
No, you can't. You can't at all. But what I'm getting at is the fact that it's a viable option out there now. I'm not saying just because my phone's a quad core that it's going to blow away everything. I'm not making that argument at all. I'm saying that my phone, personally, the way it's optimized, it's very powerful, and you can run it as a full notebook replacement if you had to.
Yeah. If you had to, I wouldn't do it, really.
I mean, it's one of those things. If I could take this into a work meeting and hook it up and broadcast everything off this instead of carrying around a messenger bag with my laptop with a charging cable, why wouldn't I?
Yeah, for some situations.
Well, I'll tell you, in the business model, that's what we're doing anymore. Like I said,
because you gotta have like the suits and the like freaking midair. I don't know what holographic touchscreens and stuff. I don't know.
Well, we don't have
get up on this 50-foot long table. It's just like, I have the solution.
I mean, it's so easy for me to be able to hook my phone up to a projector now and be able to do everything off that and not have to worry about my laptop with capabilities of 4G connections, Dropbox, Box.net, and all that stuff. I'm able to do so much with that because tech has evolved so much with smartphones. It's absolutely ridiculous what you can do with a smartphone now.
I don't know, but the fact that smartphones have quad-core processors in them now, and like considering the level of like software that's typically on them, it's like, why don't you just optimize the software more? Because if you're using 4 cores on like Angry Birds or some stupid cell phone application, like you're doing something wrong.
Well, no, it's the same situation with any computer. Just because your system has 4 cores doesn't mean the software is using 4 cores.
Yeah, but still, like, why would they cram like 4 cores in a phone?
Take the Asus Transformer tablet, for example. It has it's advertised as a 4-core, but it actually has 5 cores due to the Ghost core that runs all your background stuff.
Well, here's the thing. With as far as having the 4 cores, it has nothing to do with like running software applications like that. What it helps my phone do in this particular case, like I can run multiple apps at the same time. I can have dual apps running literally side by side at the same time. There's no other phone out there doing that.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yep.
For multi-threading, that'd be awesome, I guess, if you're trying to run 4 apps at a time on that thing. But given the limited screen space, I don't think I'd want to.
I don't know, 5.5-inch screen, man. It's not a bad deal.
Well, for a phone, that's big. But like, if you're trying to run like 2 or 4 or whatever, how many applications at once, like even 5.5 inches gets cramped up pretty fast.
Well, and here's the thing too: when you're running that many applications, when you actually dock these things to like an HDMI out connection, your UI completely changes. It's modified into like a desktop environment. It's not the same real estate that you have on your phone.
Interesting.
So
yeah, but that makes it more of a viable option, I guess.
Yeah, no, it's not actually emulating exactly what your phone screen has. It completely goes into a completely, I don't know how many times I want to say completely, but it goes into a completely different UI. From what
it completely goes into a completely new UI that's completely different.
Completely true, yeah.
Completely.
Indeed.
But yeah, it changes it. I mean, it's actually more like using a computer. So I don't know, dude. Tech just keeps evolving and evolving. It's going to be interesting to see what they'll come out with next year, especially with these larger phones. Tablets are getting smaller and smaller. Used to, you wanted the biggest tablet ever. The Nexus 7 came out, the Kindle Fires came out, the iPad Minis came out, and they keep going smaller, and they're big hits.
I don't know. At first, now that I just think about it, though, at first I was kind of like, oh, what the heck, these tablets are keep on advancing, and like the PCs are like starting to slow down a little bit. But if you think about it, by the time that eventually all the tablets are going to hit the same ceiling as like the PCs are around now. Well, it's not quite a ceiling right now, but it's slowing down a little bit.
Well, it is
in comparison to the tablets, because the tablets are just coming out left and right with the new features here and there. I'm like, whoa.
Oh, but PCs, man, when you got Windows 8, I mean, you got new
Oh.
shit all the time.
Gosh. Windows 8.
Connect.
Dude, I was mad because I bought my grandma a new laptop for Christmas,
Holy shit,
and that
dude.
was on there, and I about took it back, dude.
Dude,
I was so
fucking Windows
close.
8. I'd rather get a
That's
used
the
ass
worst.
laptop.
That is the worst operating system I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
Dude,
And
I was
we
like,
had Vista.
no, this
Yes,
is not.
Vista was
No,
great.
this is not even near comparable. Vista is an awesome operating system. This
I
is
love Vista.
garbage.
No, 7 is what Vista should have been.
No, 7 is Vista.
Dude,
It is. It's
it's
just
ser-
reskinned.
It is Windows Vista with a new taskbar. That's all that's changed. It is Vista.
do you guys, are you guys old enough to remember Windows ME?
Yeah, Windows ME. I had it on my laptop.
That was
I-
shit.
I only played it on my computers, like computer games and stuff on my laptop and stuff. So for me, it's all right. It still runs today, but I don't know. Vista's worse. Oh, Mr. Pretorius over there in the chat. No.
No,
Get out.
Windows 8 is this
Get out. Use a
generation's-
computer.
Is this generation's Windows ME?
Oh my gosh, dude. It's not even nearly. Oh my gosh. Windows Vista. It's a solid operating system right now.
Yeah. Why is everybody's deal on Vista? I never got that.
I don't know. I got it on my laptop, and like it was. Oh my. It's so like unbreakable. It's like the freaking sturdiest ass operating system I've ever had. Pretty much equivalent with Windows 7. Like XP and 9X and shit just like just crashed epically, and then this Vista and 7 they're just rock solid. They'll not budge.
I'll be honest. I never had any issues with XP. XP is still my favorite operating system.
Yeah, ditto. It never
Yeah.
crashed on me once.
And here's people's problems with Vista. Vista was not XP.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
That's
freaking-
people's problems with Vista. It's honestly not a bad operating system at all. It's literally the same thing Windows 7 was. But it was different from XP. It was different from what people came accustomed to. So they're gonna hate it, man.
I only have 2 gripes that I would actually consider valid for Vista, basically. Because when Vista came out, all these freaking computer vendors are like, oh, let's get some computer with 256 megs of RAM and a 1 gigahertz Celeron and put Vista on it because it's the brand new operating system and everybody wants it. No, too damn slow. And then like people are like, oh, it's not XP, so there's no drivers because no one wants to make drivers for it. But nowadays, there is no fucking excuse not to use Vista. Ever. Pretty much.
Except for you can just have Windows 7.
I have Windows 7.
Yeah, I have Windows 7 now, but yeah, I have it on my laptop. It's just what's out now.
I'm lucky enough to be rocking Windows 8.
Sucks for you and your dog, doesn't it?
You should-
Fuck that dog.
So what, did you like chip your disk?
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Can't you like put like your code or something like that in the Windows and they'll let you download it again or something?
I doubt it. I honestly
You could
doubt it.
probably just get a used ass like disk of Windows 7 without the code and just install it with your code. You can still do that, I'm pretty sure, because I do that with XP all the time.
I honestly I don't even know what my code is now. I was
Oh, that sucks.
I was so pissed off.
Dude, I can imagine the look on your face like the first time you turn that on, you're like, what the fuck is this shit? Because like you get on there and then it's got this half desktop, half like touchscreen, and it starts wigging out and shit. Oh my gosh. Dude, I like played around with that on my aunt's laptop. Ugh.
Origin and Steam were broke for about a week and a half.
Freaking
Well-
everything is broke on that.
When I first upgraded it was the biggest. Actually, I couldn't get Origin to work up until literally like 3 weeks ago. Because
So you got Battlefield 3 working at something now?
yeah, I finally got Punk Buster
Huh.
to work with Windows 8. It was a bunch of bullshit. I had to go through a bunch of registries, delete some stuff, add some new stuff.
Oof.
Yeah, it was just a pain in the ass. For all those
Mess.
listeners out there, if you have the opportunity, do not buy anything with Windows 8 on it.
No. Stay away. Get a used ass laptop.
That's your
Don't.
stamp of approval from Social Nerdcast. Do not buy that shit.
Damn straight.
So.
And I'll probably you should probably like give it the pre-approval from like Podcast 2.0 or whatever the fuck you're doing.
Yeah. There's definitely it's not ever going to get approved for the podcast.
Nope.
When we start the podcast back up, I'm going to be going all kinds of
shit on it.
Shit on that for sure.
All
right, guys. I think that actually wraps it up for all the questions. I do appreciate it. I know this is the first time we've actually had questions on the Nerdcast, so
this one blew up. This last question just blew up into like an hour-long conversation.
No shit. But hey, we do appreciate it. We appreciate having Joe on. Joe's as long as he enjoys it, he's going to be one of the co-hosts from now on.
Definitely.
And same thing with Andy. Appreciate you coming on, bro.
No problem.
I know it's fucking like way early in the morning for you.
6 a.m.
6 a.m. You haven't had any sleep, so appreciate you holding out, man, and joining us.
Struggling, but it's good. It's good. It's
Don't
worth
fall
it.
asleep.
And,
no, I won't. You fuckers have heard that for a year.
And all you guys in the live stream, I know the majority of the people that's in there now is actually in the call.
It's like, hello, we want questions. Okay, I'm gonna say hi.
But Mr. Pretorius, thanks for stopping by, bro. Appreciate it. Mother Wee, if you are actually still in the chat, thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it.
AJ, all those guys.
We appreciate it. We'll get this shit up. Unless you guys have anything else to add to it, I think that'll do it.
Thanks for having me on. I definitely will be a co-host if you'll still have me back.
Oh, Kuma, go ahead and shout out your channel while we're here.
Okay, my channel is Comatose87. So just type that into YouTube and you'll totally find that. The same way with any of my gamer tags, PSN, Xbox, and Steam is all Comatose87. So.
Your Steam's 97 and whatever.
Yeah, you can type it in. That's just my email address through Google. You can type in it and you'll find me. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Plem, yourself, buddy. Where can people find your awesome?
Mr. Blastoise 101, because I'm original and Pokemon kicks fucking ass. End of. I'm signing out.
Squirrel is a gangster. He turns into Blastoise.
Yeah.
Squirtle Squad.
So guys,
Teenage Ninja Squirrels for the win.
Go check out Coma's channel. Go check out Andy's channel. And if you're new to us, go check out my Twitch.tv. I've actually got all these guys listed on my page for their Twitch channels as well. We've been converting a lot of our YouTube time over to live streaming time because it's more of a community feel, kind of what we're doing here. Obviously, if you're in the chat, you know my channel already. But it's twitch.tv/DonDonRayden. We're doing some cool things over here, playing a lot of games together and just having a good time. So make sure you hit that up.
Also go to mine because I will never stream again because my internet fucking sucks now. Woo!
And just before we get off here, just want to let everybody know, this is a Social Nerdcast. This is part of the whole Social Nerdgasm website.
Social Nerdgasm.
Also the Social Nerdgasm YouTube page, and me and Cody put up some reviews on anything from tech reviews to Blu-rays and movies and stuff like that. We also have a Facebook page, and if you go like us on there, you get updated with all the newest info and all that good stuff.
Faux show.
Anything out, Mr. Cody?
No, as far as socialnerdgasm.com, it will be going through a 2.0 change here soon. I plan on completely changing the host. If you all remember back in the day when we ran the Average Gamer Show, I put a lot of time into the website. I did a full-on thing with that, and I plan on doing that again with this thing. So,
well, it's awesome. This level will be over 9,000.
It'll be way over 9,000.
Stupid internet meme joke here.
So, guys, yeah, keep that in mind. Check everything out. And until next time, we'll catch you later.
See ya.
Of course.
Peace.
Laters.
Bye.
Donkey balls.
Tyrannosaurus tacticals.
Oh, shit, I forgot to press the record button.
Are you serious?
No, he's kidding.
That would be shitty as hell.
We just go back on the Twitch and just like freaking download the recording shit, whatever. I don't know.
Blake,
Yeah.
do you remember that podcast we did that one time where it didn't record a damn thing?
God.
Dude, I did like fucking
Wasn't
4
that with
podcasts.
That was with playlists.
Yes, that was a great podcast too.
Dude, when I was like in my old podcast that we lasted like freaking 7 episodes.
Dude, we had
There's like
this great
4,
RPG
there's like freaking
discussion.
4 missing episodes that they kept on fucking it up.
Oh, dude, we had this great RPG discussion with Jeff Playlist, and it was like a 2-hour podcast, and it was actually a legit good podcast. We had segments, it all ran smooth, and Cody got to the end of it, and like we all went to bed, and he got up the next morning to go edit it, and he's like,
shit.
he's like, guys, it didn't record.
No, what fucked up is it recorded, but it only recorded me,
Yeah.
and I was drunk, so it was hard. It was hard to make sense of what the hell I was talking. You got this drunk guy talking to himself.
You should have uploaded that.
Oh, the thing about some RPG.
Yeah, you should.
Fuck.
So yeah,
Yeah, thanks for helping
The
out, guys.
fuck.
it was definitely